Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your fighter out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 69.95 kgs, fighting out of O'Neill's gym here in Victoria. With a record of 9 fights, 6 wins, 3 losses, 2 coming by way of KO. Introducing Keelan Scott.
Short, please. Funny guy.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 69 kgs, fighting out of Wiggins Martial Arts Team Immortal in Victoria. Undefeated, 4 fights, 4 wins. Introducing Daniel Matthews. Fighters to the center of the ring.
Our tail of the tape for our first fight of the evening at Rebellion 30. Dan Matthews, 19, 11 years, the junior of Keelan Scott. 70 kg, both at the weights and the records. Matthews 4-0 in his professional career. Keelan Scott, 6 wins from 9 fights.
Round 1.
And here we go. Round 1. Matthews in the red trunks. Scott in the blue trunks.
Daniel Matthews in his southpaw stance. Such a successful career so far, and a very dangerous southpaw fighter.
Yeah, coming off 3 consecutive victories. 4-0 as a professional. Wins over Murray Brockman, Ujab and Ben Killian in his last 3 fights. Keelan Scott also coming off a win streak. Wins over Liam Slavin, Cam Dunlop and Daniel Stroud. They have the age experience, but Daniel Matthews definitely on the up and up.
Yep, Daniel Matthews coming up the ranks from Muaythai Victoria, our amateur body here in Victoria. Had a lot of fights, building up his career from there, and now we see him on the Rebellion stage tonight.
Just check the inside kick there of Scott. Controlling the center of the ring early here in this 3x3 minute rounds. Majority of the fights on the card this evening are 5 rounders, except for the first couple.
Both boys throwing really strong. And you can see Daniel Matthews just controlling that kick range really well, evading Keelan's attacks, measuring with that lead hand, that jab hand, and finding his own range and weapons.
Yeah, just giving it the Fat Joe, just lean back, watching the kick of Keelan Scott just drift by. Definitely an exciting young fighter out of Echuca, Wickham's Martial Arts. Checking to the outside, exchanging kicks upstairs.
Beautiful, powerful kicks from Daniel Matthews there.
As they lock up pretty much for the first time in this fight. Trying to get inside position there is Keelan Scott. Exchange knees to the outside, you can hear them connect. And a bit of a warning for grabbing the rope, and they're back into the center. Nice high kick there from Keelan Scott.
Currently, both fighters look like they're both trying to land similar weapons. So you've got the body kick, using that leg kick to kind of touch, measure where they are, and just mostly focusing on their rear legs at the moment.
Yep, gets it a kicking exchange early.
Yep.
40 seconds remaining in round number 1 of 3x3 minute rounds. Here at 70 kg, this fight brought to you by Quest Infrastructure. Both that low and high kick checked there by Scott. Both fighters content to use the legs more so than the arms at the moment. There's the first step-up elbow.
Daniel Matthews just controlling the ring and like the center of the ring really well in this first round.
Whoa, I think that one just connected.
Yep. That one clipped him a little bit.
Front push kick there from Matthews as they again exchange body kicks to close out this first round. And that will do it. An entertaining first round here, Spring.
That was very entertaining. Both fighters going straight into it. We have in the blue corner O'Neill and Tali getting their fighter Keelan Scott ready for the second round.
As we take a look at the replay here, I mean, there was not that many elbows in the first round, but again, as you said before, both content to throw body kicks and high kicks to start the proceedings here.
Yes.
So Keelan Scott and Daniel Matthews. Our first fight of the evening. Of course, we had a couple of changes to the main card during the week, but the main one that matters, Chad Collins, Jacob, and Jordan Gottfredson. I did say Jacob earlier, apologies to his crew. The Muay Thai super lightweight title on the line here in our main event, 5x3-minute rounds. But Matthews and Scott about to get going for round number 2, 3x3-minute rounds here at Rebellion 30. Packed crowd here at the Melbourne Pavilion.
Back into measuring for the body kicks. You can see Daniel lifting his legs up, making it a little bit harder for Keelan just to land cleanly with that body kick and finding his own body kick in return.
Oh, nice. That one just connected there from Scott. And now Scott coming back. Inside elbow. The tempo going up a few beats per minute in this second round.
Good arm control from Daniel Matthews. Some elbows exchanged there. And Keelan Scott back into the middle, controlling that long range, trying that body kick again. Daniel Matthews leaning back as we've seen in round 1.
I mean, both identical body types.
Very, yes.
6 foot on the dot for both of them. Lanky, both in great conditioning. You see that inside thigh of Matthews marked up, but the right rib cage there of Keelan Scott marked up, but both of them still standing right in front of each other.
Yep. Still looking to trade for the body kicks. Though both fighters have very powerful hands as well, and the small little exchanges that we have seen. But it looks like the preferred weapon tonight is the body kick.
Oh, down the middle with the 1-2 there goes Matthews. Oh, you can hear that one from the 10th row.
Wow.
That one connected, and a smile of respect there from Keelan Scott. Matthews now still controlling the center of the ring there, Spring.
Looking very composed.
Minute 20 left in round number 2.
Keelan Scott looking like he might have slowed down just a little bit with that power. Moving, trying to find his range a little better, with Daniel Matthews looking like a little bit like chasing around the ring at the moment.
Both doing a good job of checking the high kicks. Only 1 or 2 have connected so far. Matthews now mixing it up, coming down the middle with a 1-2 again.
Beautiful setup with the push kicks, low kicks.
Now going to the body that time. And checking to the low. Just over 30 seconds in round number 2. Pace picking up. There's a step up elbow again from Matthews.
Such a quick kick from Matthews. Hard to read, fires it up straight away to the arms.
Oh, and that was just inches away there from Matthews. Might be a case of the first one that lands decides the fight.
Yes. You can see Keelan Scott trying to inch out to the left side, trying to get leverage for his rear weapons.
Check to the outside again by Scott. As that'll do it for round number 2 of 3. Spring the pace really picking up in that second round.
Yep. We have 1 more round to go. And I feel like Daniel Matthews turned up a little bit more in the next round. And we're going to watch the replay here. The beautiful rear kick we've been seeing all through the second round.
Yeah, elected to come down the middle a couple of times with the 1-2. And there's that beautiful crossing elbow. Just didn't connect all the way.
Make sure you scan your QR code on your wristband.
And Dan Matthews, 4-0 at the age of 19. This was a staple on the Roots card for quite some time. Making the step up to the pros, 4-0 so far in his professional career. Keelan Scott, under the expert tutelage of their O'Neill Ortega at the crew, coming off that win over Liam Slavin. Also another Roots mainstay for quite some time, but now making his, well, not so much his step up to the pros, been a pro for quite some time, but more appearances on Rebellion is always a good thing. I hope you're enjoying all the action on Fox Sports here. Fantastic Muay Thai here live from the Melbourne Pavilion as we get going for round number 3, third and final round.
Very strong exchanges to start off round 3. Again, Daniel Matthews pushing the pace, closing distance onto Keelan, trying to find the timing for all the body kicks. A beautiful lean back. We've seen that all night.
And Matthews definitely the aggressor to start round number 3. As they clinch up. A bit of a rarity in this fight so far. We saw a bit of it in the first round, but not too much in the second.
And referee Trevor Lawler just breaking them up, going back into the center.
Matthews now. A nice lead jab there from Scott.
Really good measuring from both boys.
Nice uppercut there from Matthews on the exit. Now deciding to chop low is Matthews. Both men in great condition. The pace hasn't let off. It's the second you could hear that one.
Yeah.
Scott not taking a back step except for when he's dodging kicks. As Matthews now answers with a straight right. 1:40 to go in this third and final round. Matthews and Scott putting on a great show for this first fight here at Rebellion this evening as they trade body kicks.
Beautiful kick exchanges from both boys.
The 1-2 from Matthews. That right arm there of Scott is pretty severely marked up. Checking kicks all night it would be. Likewise on the left arm there of Matthews.
Both boys keeping the fight again, just in the kick range. Both having powerful kicks.
Yeah, the range management's been outstanding from both of them. We approach the final minute here of round number 3. What about the thump? Didn't have enough of the leg.
Beautiful rear kick again from Daniel Matthews. Putting the pressure on.
Exiting with a low kick after the 1-2. 43 seconds left. You would feel that Matthews is probably going to take this one on the judges' scorecard unless Keelan Scott does something drastic here. He knows he's got to go for it.
Beautiful. Again, chasing the body kicks. Got him in the corner.
Crowd starting to get really into this one. 25 seconds. Scott now elects to tie up, looking for a trip potentially.
Both boys scoring in the clinch. Pretty even clinch there. We're back into the kick exchanges and the kick range.
10 seconds remaining. Matthews now keeping Scott in the corner. Nice step up elbow.
Beautiful elbow by Matthews.
And that will do it. To the judges' scorecard we go after our first outing here at Rebellion 30. An entertaining battle between Keelan Scott and Dan Matthews as we take a look at some of the highlights here. So you see, it was just a battle of the body kicks, as we talked about. There's a beautiful uppercut there from Matthews. But he decided to mix things up. I think that's just what's going to get him over the line. Also the fact that he was mainly the aggressor in this fight. From here on in. So we go down for our official decision. Let's go down to Sean.
Ladies and gentlemen, your judges' scorecards in. And your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Daniel Matthews.
So Dan Matthews remains undefeated in his pro career. He moves to 5-0 with a unanimous decision victory over Keelan Scott. Great showing from both